How you going there? It's Anthony here. How are you today? I just wanted to go through a little bit of our project and project management style as we start to roll out another Success Made Easier system. So what we want to do is, in conjunction with what we've created in our templates and all these sort of things, what we're going to do is really kick off a project. Now, I've already started to kick off the project, and it's called Wholesale Homes. And what we're actually doing here is actually starting to collate all the information into the one project folder, if I may. So what I've done is I've actually already allocated a few different things in here and really started to set this up. But part of this video is so that we can actually continue, and whether it's our project or your project, it's a project for this discussion. What we've done is we've actually added our team members into the project. We've got our project stages all ready to go. We've got a client detail. Now, at the moment, this is a project for myself as such. So the contact name that we're going to be sending emails to is going to be this person. And as we bring together, we're going to have our Facebook pages and our business pages and all that. So as I talk, and I train, what we're doing here on this particular video is actually starting to populate and bring all these links together as we actually start to do it. So with our email communications thread, what we can do is actually create what we call an alias email, so we can keep all the communications in a constant thread down throughout this project. We've got our followers over here, which is our team members as well, so that any messages or any updates to this document will be automatically as well. That's why I like, what I love so much about SAM is it's a super smart automated management. Now, track of all the different tasks as well. If we just go and have a quick look, now I haven't fully populated this because this is, and I am actually, if I go back to the team, we're actually going to start creating and adding these tasks, and that will become a template system then. So what we want to do is have a look. We've got all of our tasks coming through. We can sort of jump into these tasks. We can start to sort of see, and we're going to have training links and things like that as well. We've got our timesheet. Actually go here. We've got our links to our template folder and things like that, so that you can actually allocate the hours that you've got, so that we as a business can keep track of time associated to doing these jobs, and also when it comes invoice time, we can actually create those invoices as well if it's time based. We've got a number of different stages here as it goes through, and I might just have a come back if I can. And what we've done here is actually got the ability to say, hey, this particular task is completed. What we can do is just drag that one across, and hey, we had task one complete. Whoops, a daisy, wrong one. What we do is we'll just drag that into here, and it's task one completed. Now I'm going to just drag that back because we haven't actually done it yet, of course. All right, and okay, so the next part of what we're doing is combining everything together, because fundamentally the core objective here is to start running Facebook ads, create a bit of a community on our pages and our clients' pages, and really start our training videos. You can actually go off and you can find these graphics and what images related to the client. So with Wholesale Homes as an example, what we're doing here is we're going to actually help create more qualified leads for a wholesale property developer and selling new homes in effect off the plan. So we want to start coming up with some content here. Now please, at this stage of this particular video, take on board that it's taken me around about an hour so far to actually put all this content together, create the project, do some things to smarten up our system and build a page and everything else. So we've got our Facebook ManyChat. It's a bit of what I'll call a checklist. I'll come back to the actual project. We go into client detail. We've actually got a number of different things here that we'll actually complete, and not everything is actually going to be achievable. But let's say let's go and jump over here quickly. We've got a client project standard folder, okay, and it's already pre-configured. So what we need to do is simply, and I'm not going to do it, but all we need to do is actually copy paste this and duplicate. Then we paste that back into our project file, so that the next time all we've got is a simple click away and off we go and we're straight into it. So we've got our ManyChat template that's in there, and I'm pretty sure I put that in as a task as such. So we've got our ManyChat bot from new client template. So we'd jump into ManyChat, we'd actually duplicate that into the new page, we'd connect the page and everything else and got all that activity done. We'd follow the training material that's inside these as well. And then ultimately, once we start to get all of this is actually done, what we can do is, I'll just jump back out of here. We can actually send a message. So send a message, right-hand little box there pops up, and then we can pull in an email template. So stage 1 completed. Okay, I might just jump across here and let's say that we've got our stage and we've actually dropped all these messages and everything's actually done now. We can start to send this email message off. And what it's done, even though it's not going to be fully completed here, see it's got some links already built into the see here I haven't actually got the links, so it's not able to pull those links through yet. But here we go, we've got our Facebook page link is already there. And when that arrives as an email, it'll be clickable and they'll be able to find their page and everything's there. So it becomes, I call it central control, everything's there. Consolidation, everybody who forgets where it is can simply find an email, and this is actually at the bottom of their information continuously. Now for any of the training, what we've actually done here, and you can always come across and get started on any training, you can come through and have a look at what part of, let's say it's a website builder, or if we've got team training going on more specific, we've also got that as a separate link. But we've got our different business growth strategies. If we're one of our community members where we've got our Facebook ads marketing, we'll probably put some Facebook page type training here as well, and configuration checklists and all those sort of things. So if we jump through and we just have a look, what we've got here is a video that's just covering everything. And again, if you want to really sort of kick off and get started in one of these more specific areas, you're going to be able to just click through, jump onto one of these videos that you actually want to watch, and there's normally a button down underneath. We've got, so people can show you around using our Facebook ManyChat bot. We can actually get people to sign up from just $1 a day, and then we can also introduce you to our recurring revenue model where you can actually get 30% commissions as well. So you can learn more about that here. So the ultimate objective is that this, if you ever need to share a video, you can always do that by simply copying this and sharing it with a friend. You can come through here, you can email to your friend, be completely relevant to themselves, and